Hey everybody, welcome back to this channel. Just keep swimming. 1111. Well, thank you for being here today. We're going to do some karmic readings. So get ready for some karmic truth bombs. If you want a personal or private reading, my website's listed below. If you want to become an ultimate member today, you get free candle magic over there with the Candle Magic Circle membership over there for Halloween for the month of October. This is your last chance to get involved. If you want to be a part of the Magic Circle and get some free magic and do magic for yourself, please join it just on its own. It's $155 for the month of October, or it's free if you become an ultimate member, which you do get the ultimate member perks. The ultimate member perks today are the free $44 reading. So if you are an ultimate member, you do get that free reading. For everyone else that is a basic member, you do not get the free reading today. But if you want to still have a reading, I will give it to you guys for $33 if you're a basic member, okay? For everyone else that doesn't want to be a member on my website, you can just pay $44 on Cash App and go ahead and get a reading today, whatever you like. Hi, Francesca and Betty. Good to see you. Hi, Ellen. Hi, you get your free reading today, Ellen. You get two. You get your astrology read and you get your $44 question read today, Ellen. So I'm glad you're here. Hang in there for the reading. And we're going to get into the karmic. I'm doing good, Betty. Spirit, please use these tarot cards to guide us in the truth. Show us the karmic situation. Let these cards reveal facts, evidence, experiences, feelings. Show us the karmic situation. All right. So bottom of the deck for the karmic is the Sun card in reverse. Ironically, we just got this yesterday. What, for the feminine reading? I think it's safe to say that the karmic is not feeling happy or satisfied in their relationship. This is, again, read the banner here, karmic third-party truth bombs. This is either going to resonate for you or it's not, but that's what it's about. So this karmic, hi, Dr. Emery. Look at that, not happy, not a happy camper. We're talking about perhaps a sun sign of Leo. We're talking about someone that may have a sun, okay? This person is just really unhappy about their son, all right? And this may involve the father of their son or what's going on with their son. Whatever this is, it's like, I've got a problem with my boy, all right? I got a problem. This person may also, maybe they don't have children. Maybe it's not about children. Perhaps they're just not happy in themselves and they're not happy in their relationship. Why is the question, right? So let's look at the facts. Fact number one is the High Priestess. This karmic is unhappy and nothing is feeling like it's working out because the person they're with keeps nothing but secrets. Lies, deception could be a part of it. Maybe they're not lies. Maybe it's just, I don't want to share with you and I don't want to tell you anything. I want to isolate, pull away, keep things to myself. There's a lot of avoidant partner personalities that tend to avoid conflict. And if you bring up a problem to them, if you say, hey, I'm not happy, you're hurting me because you're very distant. You're hurting me because no matter how much I tell you something's wrong, you don't do anything to fix it or to change it. You just avoid it. You avoid it altogether. I do get the sense that the karmic is dealing with an avoidant personality. They've been with this person for what feels like a while. They can't break this barrier. There's a wall between them and there's a door that the karmic just can't seem to penetrate through. And they're asking questions like, why? Why are you not letting me in? Why are you not being honest? Does this karmic actually care about who they're with? We have the Six of Swords in reverse. I don't see a lot of feelings, but I see a lot of, I should have left a long time ago, but I didn't. I don't know why I've been here this long. So we have more secrets, more mystery, right? More highly emotional and insensitive energy. And the evidence is this. I know as a fact with evidence that you've kept secrets because you've been exposed and you've been busted. I may not have busted you every single time, but I've busted you enough to have evidence to prove that you do keep secrets from me. The moon reversed indicates in the fact area, evidence area, that there's a state of illusion, confusion, and you know what? How can you deny what has stepped up into reality as a fact, as evidence that there are secrets in the phone or there's faults in their partner's life that is destructive? The karmic has discovered what's been going on behind the scenes. Again, I don't think they have all the evidence, like, oh yeah, I've got every single receipt for every time you've ever done it. No, I don't see it here, but I do see there's facts and evidence that there has been moments that their partner's been flat out busted. Okay? Now, with the Six of Swords in reverse, and swords are painful, it's also a state of action. It says the problems never went away. All you did was pull away, get quiet, get distant, but the problems never left. There's a lot of drama still lingering, probably a lot of conversations unfinished. There's a lot of what the F is going on. And this has kept the pulling away, the silence is so deafening that you could hear crickets. But this emotional baggage has kept them from being able to move on. They haven't been able to confront the real issue. Every time they bring up their insecurities, their partner's like, yeah, now's not a good time. I just got home from work, or I'm really tired, or I had a really long week. I'm sick. My tooth hurts. I have a really bad headache. We're going to have to get together and do this again sometime because now it's just not, I can't take any more stress. I can't handle another argument. In fact, if you're going to bring it up, I'm just going to go in my car and go for a drive, or I'm just not going to come back home tonight. You know, I don't want to do this right now. But instead of it just sticking to right now and we'll get to it later, they never get to it. Like I said, the karmic is dealing with an avoidant personality. How does this make the karmic feel? Defensive. Defensive, like I'm only looking out for myself. I'm only protecting me. I'm the one doing your job. I'm the one that has to stand up for the household or take care of the family or mind this relationship, because if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have one. You don't put any effort into this relationship. I do. I put everything into this relationship. Every time I bring something up that bothers me, just as an emotion, just as a feeling, just as me trying to share, you get defensive. You go off the deep end and you get violent, or you get angry, or you get argumentative, to where I'm walking on eggshells and I can't even bring anything up. If I do, it's going to be war, or what feels like a war zone. And with the moon in reverse, it's like, how many times in cycles have we done this before? And how many times in cycles are we going to keep doing this? What they are experiencing is dropping the ball. The person that they're with has dropped the ball. And they're just like, you're not even doing what you said you would do. You're not even keeping us afloat. You can't even pull half the weight of this relationship. Like this karmic said, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have anything. This is, you're not keeping me afloat. You're helping me to sink. You're not even here, like putting in 50-50. You're just not putting in at all. And the karmic says, I'm putting in 100. Period. How does this make the karmic feel? Again, with their experience, is all you're up for is a good time. If we're having a good time, you're all for it. If it's a family gathering, if it's a holiday, woohoo, let's cook. Let's drink. Let's be merry. Let's party. Let's go visit the relatives. Let's invite people over. Let's have a good time. This is awesome. You know, relationships are all about holidays and celebrations and dinners and drinks and good times. Like, that's why we have a relationship. We don't have a relationship to create a partnership. Oh, no. You're not here to take care of the home the rest of the year. And this person says, hey, listen, wait a minute. Don't I mow the lawn? Don't I take out the trash? Don't I pick up the dog poop? Is it fixed now, everybody? Is it fixed now? I just fixed it again. Okay, yes, now it's fixed. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell's going on with this stuff. Okay. Well, my apologies, guys. Back to what I was saying here. This person says, I do pull my weight. I do my own laundry. I do stuff. And this person's, constantly fighting, bickering, correcting them and saying, no, what about your contribution to the home or the family? I'm not just talking about what you're able to do for yourself. So this is kind of putting someone off guard and just saying, hey, you're not contributing, or you're not contributing much. So anyways, there's definite arguments at home about contribution. And I think that's what lies at, the heart of their karmic situation. Going in further, we have the World in reverse, as well as the Empress in reverse, followed by the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So this little message, kind of going deeper into the root of their problems, is, again, we're revisiting. This should have already been an over relationship. Why do you keep going on and on and on with this relationship? This is the song that never ends. This is the relationship that never ends. It's already over. You know the truth, the facts, the evidence. Like, they're not honest with you. You know it. High Priestess, the Karmic are fully aware, yet here you are, wasting your time, asking for what? Why? For more good times. I feel like in this karmic relationship, there was no children. Like, nobody had any children together. I could be off. Maybe they did have children, but they don't care. That's irrelevant. Okay? Or they do have it. But either way, I think I'm not coming across clear. Excuse me. It's irrelevant if they do have children or they do not have children, is my point. They are not, the karmic is not interested and doesn't feel invested in this relationship to really keep it going. The big question of the day, why in the HE double hockey sticks did you allow this to keep going? Why are you still contributing to this mess? Why are we still giving to this? This relationship is giving, it's over. The only thing we can see is good times. How many times is there good times in the year? How many birthdays and freaking holidays is there really? Four of Cups in the reverse under that, with Strength in reverse again. Okay, so a lot of reversals here. Is it ever going to get any better? The answer is no. But again, the karmic is like, I know it's not going to get better. So what the hell are you doing? Why? Why are we here? And all the karmic can say for themselves, as far as their experience, is this: listen, it's not all bad. We have good days. The peripheral balls have been dropped when you get the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's too much, and it's proving impossible to keep this relationship together. It's time to back up, regroup, and get a better plan, because all this person is hanging around for is good times, and you don't want that. I know the karmic doesn't really want it. With the Four of Cups coming in reverse here, it's time for them to revisit some decisions about this man or this woman that they're with. And it's the time to stop, reevaluate. Do I really love this person at all? Am I blocking my own progress in life? In fact, do they even love me? Am I even a factor in this person's life? Because part of the other truth is this person is probably juggling 2 of Pentacles, excuse me for saying, another relationship, 3 of Pentacles. But this is no surprise to the karmic. Surprise! Juggling somebody else. They know this. This isn't a surprise. So it's like, why am I even sharing this? This is not new knowledge in this reading. It's just a confirmation of what they already know. The intent in this relationship is to be recognized and see who they are and what they're all about and know their value. And is everyone putting in equal effort? No. Anyways, the universe says that's enough. I'm sorry. This should have been over ancient times ago. So I think you know. So, okay. So we've got the karmic's feelings. Spirit reveal more evidence, more facts, more feelings. The karmic is opening up, trying to talk. Okay. Which is probably new because the karmic usually doesn't open up. But the karmic's like, well, I'm starting to crack a window open here. I'm trying to open up. Hey, Rhonda. Thank you for being here and being a new YouTube member. I appreciate you. Thank you. The karmic has a lot of passion about life, a lot of zest, a lot of excitement, a lot of dreams. The karmic's actually feeling very hopeful for life. Like life, maybe this can get better. I do love this person and I hope it will get better. Maybe if they just open up. Maybe if we just talk. We just talk. Spirit, what is the results of their hope? What is the results of all this opening up and being passionate about it and just talking about facts? We have the Hanged Man and the Devil. Wow. So it's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time, says the Hanged Man, before you realize you're stuck in your karmic pattern and you need to get out. You're being tricked, fooled. This isn't real, it's fake. Do you acknowledge that? The devil is seductive, and when this card comes up, it's about temptation. It's about the material world. It could represent even a life lived in fear or ego and just caged by some kind of pressure, some kind of physical situation. It's definitely a feeling of being trapped and empty at the same time and just very unfulfilled. And in Poe's narrative poem, The Raven, the bird is like a shadow of grief over the lost Lenore. It's a big black creature and it darkens the narrator's every moment, holding him captive as a reminder, ensnaring him and everything that he's lost and what can no longer be. This relationship is just a cruel reminder of a life you'll never have. The karmic is holding on to wishes, to dreams, to hopes. It's like being with a man because he could be a great man. He could be a great father. He could be a great husband. He has the makeup, the potential, but he's not. He's just not. Or being with a girl that could be a great mother, would be a great wife, but she just won't change. She's not. Of course she has potential. Maybe she came from a great family. But these people have problems. Perhaps they're in drugs. Perhaps they're in porn. Perhaps they're in selfishness, whatever it is. It's like they're caught up with the devil. And it's sad that the devil steals people's joy. It steals people's motivation and even their morals. It takes it from them and they're not who they were supposed to be, or they're at least not who they could be. So the results of all these efforts of this could be a really good match is wake up. Wake up. You're caught in a trap. And that's the truth. We're caught in a trap. I can't hold back Because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? You know, I don't know the rest of the words, but that whole song with Elvis, you know, and I love you too much, baby. You know, this is I'm caught in the trap. I love you, but I don't want to leave you. I'm not happy with you. You know, let me take that rewind and like fix those words there and put them in the right order. I love you. I'm not happy with you. This relationship isn't for my highest good, but I can't leave you because I can't let go of the fact that you could be great. You could be so great. And the universe is here with the hangman saying, when are you going to wake up? Oh, Elvis's song is I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. So this is I'm caught in a trap and I can't walk out. Okay. Ironic, a 1967 Tangy came in, and Elvis is in the 1960s songs. Isn't that interesting how that kind of plays together? Somebody here may be born in the 60s, you know, or that's like a big thing for them. I don't know. Maybe they really love the 60s kind of style. But, you know, back to this reading, and I'm so sorry for those kinds of little distractions. The universe's results are plain and clear. We have a hanged man. And it's you're going to continue being stuck because you want to put yourself there. That's your bad. That's your fault. The hanged man in the post tarot reveals a poor and lonely hung up cat, and it symbolizes being stuck. And he's clearly suspended in the air and tied up. And he's unable to escape the situation. When this card appears in your reading, it is safe to say that someone here, which is the Karmic, feels like they're in limbo or in some kind of transition. Maybe even like it's out of their hands. This card can also represent shame in this particular deck. Shame, loss of ego, or even a financial loss. It can be a surrender to self or to the reality of the truth of this relationship. And you may be able to find the truth of the situation. You may be able to find some happiness, Three of Cups. But if you stay, you're just going to struggle. And it's just going to cause more damage. It's not going to solve a lot of problems. In other words, Spirit says, if you stay, you're just going to keep getting what you always got. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to get better. It's not going to improve. They're not going to be that man you want them to be or that woman you want them to be. And this relationship is never going to be this big, awesome marriage that you would love it to be. It's just going to be what it's always been. Deception, secrets, holding back, not putting in effort, not really pulling together as a team, but just pulling their own weight, honestly, not worried about anything else. And that's just the fact. That's the truth bomb. What zodiacs are involved in this reading today? Pisces is huge. Taurus. Hello, Taurus. And Leo and Cancerian. That's right. We have a sprinkle of Sag. But that's who's here. And at the end of the day, that is just the truth bomb. It's not working out. Spirit says, listen, everybody who's watching, I know we watch tarot because we're looking for like revelations and these amazing answers that change our lives and fix our problems. But the truth about tarot is just as real as you and I. Tarot is about life. Life as we know it, the reality of your life. And what this is revealing is this person is stuck and will remain to be stuck until they get the balls or the courage, there's the hangman again, to go ahead and see this for what it is and leave. A lot of you guys want to know, when is that going to happen? When will that be? The best thing to say about major arcana is divine timing. In divine timing, which is when this person has a revelation, when this person actually learns that this is not going anywhere. Have they learned it's not going anywhere today? No, they haven't. Unfortunately, they're still kind of hanging in there. Like they're literally hangman hanging in there. They're hanging in there. And they're hanging on by a thread. It's difficult. It's painful. This isn't going to grow. It's not going to become better. That's the most I can give you if you're watching me. It's not going to improve, heal, or recover. It's just going to stay the way it's been. And let's touch base with that world card in reverse, because that's loud and proud. And it has something to say. It's a reason, that the major arcana, the final arcana, would show up in your reading. And in reverse, it's about having difficulty, my friends. Transitioning into life, a new life. It's about feeling sad that something has come to an end. And it's about resisting the end and resisting the change. Mostly because the karmic doesn't feel prepared. And when the world shows up reversed, it's a reminder to believe in themselves and just trust that they are ready. And I think something really good to take from it is they know. They know the truth, High Priestess. They do. It's not some big revelation. They're not shocked. I'm floored. I can't believe my person is seeing someone else. I'm floored. My person is talking to their baby's mom, or they're reconciling and having a reunion with somebody from the past. I'm floored. Like, they're not shocked. They're not floored. They knew this. They knew this. It's not that they're shocked, like, oh my God, my person doesn't have the money to pool for part of this month. Oh my God, it's shocking. I expected it. No. They know what's up. They know what's up on the monthly. Like we said earlier, they don't have all the receipts, but they have some. So they know. They know enough. So the revelation that we're talking about is not information needed to verify whether they're being honest or not, or what's been hidden like that. That's not the revelation that's being discussed in the world card, or the hangman. The revelation is they're never going to change. Because this karmic just wants to believe that they will. But they will change stuff. Once they get that job promotion, once we leave this house and go to the next, once their kid turns 18, once you fill in the blank stuff, then they'll change. Then everything will be better. Once we celebrate our 10th anniversary, once we, have a baby, or once we do this and that, it will change. It will. See, that's the revelation. It's not going to change, bro. Or it's not going to change, girl. It's not. Keep telling yourself lies. Keep telling yourself these foolish hopes in a hopeless situation. Because the only thing that you know is going to change is your feelings about this person, because you're going to lose love every year, more and more. The same way that the karmic has lost respect for this person. The karmic doesn't have any more respect. I don't trust you and I don't respect you. Not right now, not the way it sits. Show me the karmic, please. So we have the dark moon, which is the new moon. Ironically, we're coming up with a eclipse in Scorpio. Isn't that strange? But it says, I let go, I release. I am within perfect possibility. I like that. I let go and I release. Okay. So they're pushing themselves to that point. Let's get an oracle, my friends. Spirit, give me an oracle for the karmic. Show me. Show me the real oracle. Oh, look at that. And it is pumpkin season. We have the pumpkin in reverse. A pumpkin might be a sign. Perhaps the karmic bought a pumpkin today. Or perhaps the karmic got a pumpkin spice latte today. Or perhaps the karmic is cooking something pumpkin-y today. Who knows? Maybe they're watching shorts all about pumpkin stuff today. But that could be a sign. And the oracle that comes out is, in reverse, the underworld. Finally, one we haven't gotten before. Okay. Notice the numbers of the cards are the number 40 and the number 30. So we're working in an element of the number 10, which is a finale, an ending, but also a new beginning, and embraces change. So the underworld, reverse, the top part says, hand over your known. A shift is near. It's so close. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. But, like we said, it is in reverse. So what does that say? Reversed. The underworld card can mean judgment is upon you, karmic. It says here, literally black and white, karma has come to a place and it's began to put the scales of justice in the forefront. It's about being mindful of how you choose to live your life from here on out, making amends wherever you need to make those amends and to kind of level things out. Karma comes back, get this, I have chills, tenfold. Didn't I say we're working in an element of 10? And it says karmic comes back tenfold, okay? Don't be surprised if the karmic is facing jealousy, gossip, manipulation, and like if these things you've directed towards others. Okay, manipulation and the like, if these things you've directed towards others. So it's just saying if the karmic has been jealous of others, someone's jealous of them, or vice versa. If the karmic has gossiped or manipulated, well, the karmic is being gossiped and manipulated right back. What goes around comes around. Do not be surprised, okay? And it says here, karmic, you are responsible for paying these debts of karma with interest. The best way to prove your heart is pure, is to treat others the way you wish to be treated. Your energy attracts the energy you send out into the world. In other words, if this karmic has rejected a child in the past, or this karmic has rejected this man or person's that they're with son, then this person will reject their son. Okay? If this karmic was selfish and put themselves before this person and their family and what was going on, then it's going to come back to bite the karmic, and this person that they're with now is going to put themselves and their family first before the karmic. If this karmic, and it goes on and on and on. But that's the underworld. That is the law of the universe. It's the fairness. Honestly, the karmic is getting what they gave. I write that down. Getting their karma. Getting their karma tenfold. They earned it. All right. So they're not feeling appreciated. They're not feeling loved. They're not feeling seen. They're not happy. Yet they're stuck. They can't move on either because they're hoping, oh, it could get better. All right. So now we're going to continue with the pumpkin as far as the oracle goes. And I love pumpkin, guys. I'm actually growing a pumpkin in my garden. We'll see what happens with it. I'll let you guys in on it. The pumpkin is about a spirit of fertile power and The taste of buttery, velvety pumpkin on the tongue is a gift that you shall cherish for each day that comes. They don't get to enjoy fertility. They don't get to enjoy the fertile nature of the pumpkin. Okay, they don't get to plant their seed. They don't get to grow their seed. It doesn't become anything. It's like a dead pumpkin here. When the pumpkin card is reverse, know that in this reading, there's a creative force capable of drawing wealth and joy, but it's not available to the karmic. They are a vessel that can hold many things at one time, the juggler. But because of their karmas and limitations, they are not able to embrace that parenthood or that creativity or grow the relationship. It says you do not have to be with child to be fertile. Artistic endeavors are a type of fertility as well. Something inside the womb cannot come to be. So the womb of the universe, the womb of their actual womb. Also, metaphorically speaking, this relationship, it will not become more. You know, it's like they had the potential to have a good relationship. They probably had the potential for a good marriage, which is why they wanted to stay in this third party connection. Like they wanted a good marriage. It had potential, but it just wasn't here. And I think the real reason is karma. This karmic did something dark and did something evil, maybe more than once, but they've done deeds that they have to atone for. And it's like, even if they changed their ways today, let's say they're sweet and nice and funny and loving and caring today, what about last year? What about the past 3 years? You know, what about 5 years ago? Or however long? Some people change, but they're not able to reap their rewards because sometimes it's a little too late. And I feel like in this relationship, whatever's needed to save it, it's just a little too late. I like to go back and think of that movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when her husband snuck around and lied to her and had a full-blown relationship and children behind her back. Then humiliated her and kicked her out of her own home. He was a treacherous person. He was cruel and insensitive and abusive and toxic. And he got part of his karma by being shot. And that was just like the beginning of his bad karma. He lost his job. He was sick. He was in the hospital. He couldn't walk. His girl and his 2 kids that he made behind her back left him and took his money. I mean, that was like the beginning and the trickle of his karma, which took, by the way, 10 years via the movie, according to the movie, from when he started to do his dirt to when he paid for it. The reason he got shot, he was dealing with some bad people as well. So it's like he had a myriad of bad karma coming to him. And you could see, I don't even know if Tyler Perry or the people that created the movie could see it, but think of it in a spiritual way. God took her out of a situation before it got bad. God removed her by using him to literally push her out of a house, put her back in her family's lives, to start on her own 2 feet, to find something inside of her. That was a blessing, not a curse. Now, she could look at it like, I lost my mansion, I lost my husband, I lost everything. Or she could say, hey, I got a second chance at life and it looks pretty good. Looks really pretty good, you know? But the ending of this person's good times was the beginning of her good times. And anyways, like I was trying to say, that was just kind of the beginning of the losses of that man, which represents the karmic in my scenario, because he did change. He atoned. He apologized. He literally had a come to Jesus moment, and he wanted to make it work with his wife. And she was entertaining that for a little bit. But then she got even with him because she felt she needed to, very much the devil. She got even with him. And then she felt bad and she's like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be it. And I don't want to be with you, you know? So it got bad for him even after that because she let him know how she felt, how he made her feel. Abused and mistreated when she was helpless. But even when she forgave him and they were friends and they were thinking about continuing their marriage as he had his come to Jesus moment, she realized she didn't want to be with him anymore. She realized she didn't love him anymore. And what she thought she was fighting to keep wasn't worth it. And she wanted to go back to a man that she had met during their separation. And she turned him down, but she wanted to apologize and go back. And that was ultimately that bad man's karma. He lost a good woman. You know, and that's why it's called The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I mean, she was mad in this movie. She got her revenge, you know, her revenge, but she was also a good woman. This is like more of like the diary of a good woman. And he lost her. He lost someone that loved him past his money because she was there from the beginning. He lost someone that looked past his faults and saw the good in him and just wanted to have the best that they could have together and grow old together. Like, he lost someone that really cared about his well-being, his health, his life, not his money. She would have been with him in a box or a mansion. It didn't matter to her. She loved him. But when she realized she didn't love him anymore, that he's not the man she fell in love with and maybe never was, she was gone. And that's the karma that I'm, describing in this little story of mine. But back to the karmic. Do you see where it doesn't matter if you turn a leaf and change? Just because you're a better person, just because you're nicer now, doesn't mean you don't have to pay for the karma previously. Remember, it comes tenfold. That man truly suffered and lost everything for a cheating life. He cheated his wife and he lied to other people. It didn't seem extremely bad, but it was, Did it require him to almost be murdered and lose everything he ever had? If you put the scales of liberty and justice there, is that completely even? Probably not. It seems a little excess that he would almost lose his life and, for lies. But that's how karma comes, tenfold. And what you do in the dark will be seen in the light soon enough. So I'm just saying, this karmic did some dirty, did some dirt, did some jealousy, did some lying, did some manipulation, did some dirt. And whether this karmic changed or not, it makes no difference. They're going to pay. And they're going to pay dearly for whatever they've done. They've earned it. And they're not going to get that cup of love at the end of the rainbow, if you feel me. It will end. It's already ended. And even if they never walk away, they will never have a happy marriage. Even if they never walk away, they will never have that flourishing family that they wanted to create. And even if they never walk away, they'll never be satisfied. Well, Eat Me, it does come threefold, but this book said 10. So I'm just going with what the book wrote, literally. Like I quoted it verbatim, the black and white words on the white page. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just telling you like something from my mind. I read the book. It said tenfold in the book. And we did get the 10 energy in the reading with the 30 and the 40, going by tens. So I do think that's something in here. But anyways, yeah, they're just never going to get what they wanted out of this. And maybe that's the karma, you know? I don't know. Do they have a choice? Let's take a look. Spirit, do they have a choice right now, or are they just destined to suffer? Spirit, what are they looking at today? They're looking at Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords underall overall energy at the bottom of the deck, which is a quick, fast action and decision. This card is a lack of protection. It's an unhealthy wall, and it's never giving up. You know, it's like, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up, but they're tired. This relationship is tired. You ever meet someone in a tired relationship? It's like, man, I'm in it, I'm doing it, but I'm tired. Like, I just don't know if I have it in me to continue this. Like, do I even have what it takes? I'm just tired. So the Nine of Wands in reverse is ultimately what they're looking at right now is they've been so defensive. And the person that they're with is so defensive, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, that they have shut each other out. That the karmic is so overwhelmed by the hardships that they're facing in this relationship that they're just flat out exhausted. They've got to take their well-being in account. There's no shame in throwing in the towel and leaving the situation completely. For some reason, they think there's shame. There's shame. Can't, you know? Maybe they're religious or like cultural, whatever, but there's shame. We have a knight here, another knight here, this one in reverse, and a Four of Wands in reverse. Ugh, the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's just, what are you hanging on to, dude? Anyways, will they? We'll see. Karmics have a big problem. Spirit says they're not happy and they'll never be happy. The question really isn't when are they going to give this up. The question is, are they going to give this up? The question is, are they going to get tired enough of this? I guess time will tell, honey. Like I said, tarot doesn't always reveal to you the fairy tale ending at the story ending, you know? It's not, and they lived happily ever after the end. And it's not always, oh, they made the right decision and they got out, the end. It's not always like that. It's not cut and dry, okay? Because your life is not cut and dry. It's life. It's messy. It's gritty. It's sticky. You know what I mean? It is. There's a lot of particulars. There's a lot of but this, but that, but this, but that, why people do things. So, all I want you to take from this karmic third-party reading is this. They're in a terrible relationship. They're unfulfilled and unhappy, and they never will be. Ever. And that has been revealed in this tarot reading today. And that's a fact. One other detail you could probably take is they're completely aware, maybe not of every receipt, but they're completely aware of the secrets, the lies, the deception, and the dishonesty. They're aware. They're also aware that this is an illusion. But all they're hanging on to right now is hope. And that well of hope is running dry. And that is in the reading, okay? That's it. That's what I'm going to put some closure to this reading. And we are at 57 minutes. Wow, almost an hour. Okay. Now I'm going to do the readings for you guys, whoever has paid today so far, who's been live and wanting one, as far as my subscribers, my website members, and my donation crew that has donated to me. They're on Cash App. You guys are here, I hope, to hear the readings. So the people that are going to get that, Ellen is one of them. Jesus, if you're live, you're watching me, you are one of them. Chrissy, let me go check my Square account and just see who all is a subscriber this month on my website. If you want to be a member on my website, an ultimate member that gets this reading for free, it's $122. That's it. There is a special, which is 15 off. It's a code 15 off. I think it's called 15 now. And you could save $15 on your membership. You need to subscribe soon if you want to be a part of the Magic Circle, which is free spell work for you. And you get to learn how to do your own spell work as well. It's meeting up 2 times a week privately for members only, the Magic Circle. So if you want to be getting your free reading today, which is a $44 value and a $155 value for the ultimate members, please consider being an ultimate member. You get 10 times the value. It's you spending $122, but bringing in like $600 worth of value at the end of the day. There's free classes. There is half off coaching. There's half off emergency readings. There's free inclusion in private lives, extra questions, free readings throughout the month, all kinds of goodies. It's literally a grab bag of goodies. So if you want to be involved in that, please be an ultimate member, and let's do it. Okay? But don't forget that Magic Circle's coming up. I do it every year in the month of October, and we do magic. We do spell work. This year, we're also going to talk about feng shui because that's a little bit of magic. It's working with the elements. Okay, earth, air, fire, water. It's chi, which is wind, and it's about the flow in your home, which is kind of your 3D vision board, and how to manifest and how to keep certain areas in your life flowing via dating, marriage, money, children, education, you name it. It's all, there's little keys in your home. So we're going to do that also at the Magic Circle this year, which wasn't there last year. And then we're going to do candle magic. But you must be an ultimate member to be a part of that. If you are a basic member, you do get 30% off. If you want to be a part of that, just let me know. I'll give you the coupon. All right. So let's get in. So I'm going to start with, oh, hi, Sunval. You are an ultimate member. Yay. Got to put you on there. Sun. Ultimate. Sun, you're Ella now, correct? I just want to be sure. Because I don't want to read the wrong person for you. You know what I mean? So I think you're ultimate, not Sun. Okay. All right. So guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check Square and make sure everyone is definitely registered to be the ultimate member. So we could do those free readings today. Keep in mind, if you want a reading and you don't want to be a member, it's just $44 right there below. You could see it in the banner. $44 on Cash App, and you can pay and just have your reading, okay, today, even if you're not a member. But the members do go first. If you are a basic member and you want the $44 reading, you only have to pay $33, okay, on Cash App, and you can get that reading, the $44 reading today. The $44 reading is 13 cards, all right? So it's a really cool reading. You'll like it. Okay. Sun Val, you have a complicated name. Girl, I see you. I get it. N is for the name and Y is for the last name. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm good. You're beautiful. I know your face. I know that much. If you changed your picture, I might be scared because then I'd lose track, but I got it. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. This concludes the karmic third-party reading, and now we're about to jump into the personals. So stick around if you want a free one. I'll do that tomorrow. I do want to throw out some freebies for some people. They're not going to be a free 44, but it will be a free reading. But whoever I see lately in the chat, just kind of sticking around, might throw you some free ones tomorrow. Okay, because Saturday I give away free readings. So be there or be square. If you want a free reading tomorrow, there's a chance you could get picked. It won't be a big 44 reading, but it is a free little reading. All right, but right now I'm going to go, just real quick, don't hang up. I'm going to go check the Square app and make sure everyone's up to date for September. Okay, so I'll be right back.